Yo, what's up everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Entertainment News, we've got updates on when you can expect Family Guy to end. Spoiler alert, doesn't seem like anytime soon. We've got the lowdown for you on that, plus a video game adaptation you probably didn't see coming, and another cast member just announced for James Gunn's Superman movie. Up, up, and away. Presented by Fallout. Stream all episodes now only on Prime Video. Now, it seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV, and Seth MacFarlane wants to make sure Family Guy is added to the equation for years to come. Now, 22 seasons into the animated series, the creator of the show doesn't see it coming to an end anytime soon. Speaking to the LA Times in celebration of the show's 25 years since it initially aired on television, he just doesn't see any good reason to stop production. People still love it. It makes people happy, and it funds some good causes. It's a lot of extraneous cash that you can donate to Rainforest Trust, and you can still go out to dinner that night. There was a time when I thought, hey, it's time to wrap it up. At this point, we've reached escape velocity. I don't know that there's any reason to stop at this point unless people get sick of it, unless the numbers show that people just are, we don't care about Family Guy anymore. But that hasn't happened yet. Now, kudos to you, MacFarlane. Now, while the overall perception might be that Family Guy isn't as popular as it once was, it's still making Fox money in the animation department. Now, along with tenured shows like The Simpsons, it's become a staple of Fox's animation domination cartoon block, seasonally rounded out with new animated shows that come and go because they get canceled. Now, when a show's been around as long as The Simpsons or even Family Guy, it's usually hard for it to maintain that edge it once had, especially when you're beholden to network television and its various restrictions. Now, conversely, South Park manages to remain fresh and just as edgy as it's ever been due to it being on cable television, consistently pushing the envelope of what's acceptable. I'm glad to see Family Guy is still on the air with no plans of going anywhere, because I really want my homie Arif, the new voice of Cleveland, to continue to get that bag. Shout out to you, Azarus. You've been killing it on YouTube for many years, and I'm so happy to see you continuing to kill it on television. Speaking of animation, Comedy Central just announced the classic Sega arcade game Golden Axe is getting turned into a cartoon, and no, it doesn't sound like they're taking it too seriously. Mike McMahon is co-creating the series, who you might know as the creator of the animated space comedy Star Trek Lower Decks. And with Danny Pudi being added to the voice cast, you might already see the direction the series is going in. Now, from the synopsis, it sounds like Pudi's character will provide the majority of the comic relief, as he'll be voicing a character known as Hampton Squibb. Now, the 10-episode series, quote, follows veteran warriors Axe Battler, Tyrus Flare, and Gilius Thunderhead as they once again battle to save Uria from the evil giant Death Adder, who just won't seem to stay dead. Fortunately, this time they have the inexperienced and underprepared Hampton Squibb on their side. Now, no release date just yet on this animated series, but we'll keep you posted. And finally, James Gunn's Superman movie has found its Jonathan Kent in actor Preet Taylor Vince. And while you might not know that name, you might know the face, as the actor has appeared in several movies and TV shows dating back to the late 80s. Now, he's no stranger to comic book adaptations. He appeared in several episodes of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as Grill and played Otis on a few episodes of The Walking Dead. Now, Jonathan Pa Kent is Kal-El's adopted father, giving the young Kryptonian his earthling name of Clark Kent and instilling in him the importance of values like truth, justice, and the American way, and how with great power comes great responsibility. Although I think that might have been his uncle that did that. I don't think that was his adopted father. I think his uncle said that to Clark. Anyways, Kevin Costner was the last actor who portrayed that character in Zack Snyder's DCEU films. Now, we know Gunn's Superman isn't an origin story, so it'll be interesting to see how big of a role Pa Kent will even play. As the cast continues to grow and with production underway, Superman will soon take off July 11th, 2025. And I know there's some nerds out there that are like, that's Spider-Man, that was Uncle Ben. I know, you frickin' nerd. All right, and that was your fix of entertainment news for today. I'm Akeem, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's episode, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.